the heels of an enormously successful debut on Netflix last Monday night, WWE returned to the streaming giant for the January 13 edition of Raw, headlined by the coronation of the first ever Women's IC champion. Damage Control's Dakota Kai squared off with Laura Vicaria in the tournament's finals, and we also got much more, including the fallout to last week's show. And that started off with CM Punk, who kicked off the second episode of Raw on Netflix. The superstar wasted little time getting down to business. He's joining John Cena, throwing his name into the hat for the Royal Rumble. Rollins interrupted and revealed he too was entering the Royal Rumble, and ended his foe's WrestleMania dreams by throwing over the top rope. Drew McIntyre interfered next and took exception to both Punk and Rollins, calling them self-serving mirror images of each other. He called the visionary a fake leader. Punk cut him off and challenged both men to throw fists, only for McIntyre to announce his entry in the Royal Rumble. A star-studded starts to show, highlighting the importance of the Royal Rumble. It'd be interesting to see if the story, like so many others in the Triple H era, collide with a larger bloodline story, because at least as it stands, that has to be the end game for McIntyre. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Before Chad Gable issued an open challenge to any weak draw in the world, and surprise, Penta accepted. Dubbed the worst kept secret by Michael Cole, the former AEW star, made his way to the ring for a thunderous ovation and took to the squared circle for the battle. Raw Entry was a fantastic match between two veterans. Gable targeted his opponent's knee, looking to take his high-flying arsenal away from him by attacking his base. Penta absorbed everything Gable threw at him, including a few overhead suplexes, and fought back. He caught the heel with a backstabber, added to his sacrifice arm breaker, and put him away with a Penta driver for an impressive win. After the match, Penta cut a promo thanking fans promising a new era, and delivered his trademark catch mark to close things out. A great intro for Penta, who looked like a huge acquisition and a legitimate main event star. And I think another reminder of how good Gable was to put in such a good match here. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Before we got Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser developing one of the hardest hitting, most intense rivalries in WWE since their first one-on-one meeting in June of 2024. On this night, they introduced their feud to the Netflix audience with another punishing battle. Their bodies battered and bruised, reddened from marks and bruising already. They beat each other down with a strike-heavy offense. Kaiser attempted to utilise his shillelagh in the hopes of stealing a cheap victory, but the Celtic Warrior caught him with a jumping knee. Later, Kaiser mocked his opponent, only for Sheamus to rock him with a Grove kick for the pinfall victory. At ringside, the winner celebrated with Pat McAfee before coming face-to-face with Bron Breakker. A pull-apart and confrontation ended, hinting at the new direction for Sheamus. Another strong match between two of the workhorses on the Raw brand. This is a great introduction to the rivalry. And yeah, very much looking forward to seeing where it goes. 7 out of 10 from me. Before we got Karrion Kross confronting The Miz and informing him that the Wyatt Six had been moved to SmackDown. From there he saw Zayn and Miz foreshadowing a friendship falling apart. This led to Zayn setting up a match with the Hollywood A-lister later on. Seemed like a bit of a bright way to win that storyline, I've got to say. In the arena, the World Heavyweight Champ Gunther made his way to the ring for an in-ring promo. Before he could say much to substance, Jay interrupted and issued a challenge for the ring general at Saturday night's main event. After typical condescending remarks from Gunther, Uso delivered a response in which he bets himself every day. Another strong performance on the mic from Uso, and Jay had the chance to silence the doubters. That he just interrupted Gunther and stacked him up was okay, but yeah, wasn't a lot of story for it. But yeah, no, looking forward to the match. Before Laura Valkyria bested Dakota Kai in a Queen of the Ring tournament, and Monday night in San Jose, she made it 2-0 to become the first ever women's IC champion and etch her name into history books. A hard-hitting match between two of the great NXT exports over the last 5 years. We saw Kai overcome a focused attack by Valkyria and deliver her finisher. The Irish woman rolled to the outside, though not allowing Kai to capitalise. Moments later, a renamed Valkyria delivered the night big, scoring the pinfall and earning the victory. A sign of respect between the competitors. A great celebration followed as a winner basked in the historic moment. It is another example of two competitors going to the ring and delivering between the ropes. It was more physical than anyone could have really imagined, and highlighted the skills of both. Valkyria, after falling short of winning Queen of the Ring, made the most of her opportunity. Giving her ring work to this point, it should be fun watching her defend it against talented individuals on the red brand. As for Kai, she's proved she's more than good anaugh, and I think, yeah, it could be the start of a really good singles run for her. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Sami Zayn and Miz then squared off after their backstage interaction earlier. A brief back and forth saw the A-lister hang with the former IC champ for a brief time before Zayn rocked him with a Helluva kick and a Blue Thunder Bomb. That was it. An excuse to get both guys in ring time, with Zayn earning a pretty simple victory. But yeah, that's all it was to it. Kind of just like a one-night thing. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 on the whole. Before the new Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley, made her way to the ring and addressed the WWE Universe, reminding Money's back on top as one of the most dominant women in the company company's history. Before she could say much more, Nia Jax interrupted, vowing to win the Women's Rumble. She repeatedly insulted Bayley, who entered the square circle, and insisted Jax say whatever she had to say to her face. Jax attacked her, then headbutted Ripley, aiming to catch a big knee from the role model. The new champ sent Jax out of the ring before the babyfaces stood tall to close the segment. A fine, but nowhere near as effective as its opening night. If anything, the biggest takeaway was not the tease Jax moved to Raw, but instead the Bayley subtly eyeing Ripley's title. It feels rather unlikely that WWE would run another role model versus Manly match at WrestleMania. We've seen it often enough, so yeah, let's see what the creative team opts for. Before in our main event, we got Finn Balor and Damian Priest in a street fight, the months-long battle for dominance between the former stablemates. Right, its latest and hopefully last chapter. A brawl around the ringside culminated with Priest delivering a devastating almost broken arrow from the stands and through 2 tables, which left the heel needing medical attention. As medics ushered Balor out of the arena on a stretcher, Priest attacked Jamie McDonough on Carlito before turning his attention back to the former partner. He drove Balor back into the ring and dawned him before he could put him away. Carlito and McDonough came to the heel's aid. Balor recovered and delivered the coup de grace, but Priest kicked out at 2. The War Raiders made a save, fighting off the heels and ensuring the match would get back to being a one-on-one affair. Priest with a chair wrapped around his head delivered South of Heaven for a 2. Outside, Balor drove Priest through a table with coup de grace, only for the Archer enemy to respond by tackling the heel through the time cable's position. A Razor's Edge through a table on the floor, and South of Heaven earned Priest a hard-fought victory. This was the best match they've had. There were a handful of great spots. While the stretch spots all went out, everything after it was awesome. The crowd was hot, the athletes delivered on gimmick, and Priest scored the win to put the rivalry in the rearview mirror. So yeah, I thought this was a great way to win the feud and the night. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Overall, Raw this week gets a 7 out of 10 from me this week. Yeah, I thought it was a really good episode of Raw. Obviously not quite as star-studded as the Raw debut on Netflix, but still some great matches on there. Like I said, that main event was really good to see. And yeah, several other matches on the show I thought really delivered as well. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.